1. Ahoy and welcome aboard!
What was that?
I'm your dungeon master and
time
captain
traveled.
of the CSS. I'm just starting. We're going for it. Hi, welcome to the Calamity Zone, where we have determined a hierarchy of many things. Anyways, with me is our charismatic cast and crew, and Ben's exasperated remains of his soul. Silent off and say hi, everyone.
Hey. What the audience doesn't know is that we've actually been on this call for an hour and a half.
It's been 3 hours.
His soul is gone.
We do regret to inform the audience that this is Ben's final episode.
Yes. At the penultimate episode of Bygram's Arc, Ben has died. So
It's just Justin. Hey guys, how's it going?
Ben would like to leave.
With us today is
Gotta throw in
Justin.
some Canadianisms. Remember, we were practicing.
Oh yeah. Good day, everyone. I'm sorry. Everything's okay. Is this okay? I just want to make sure. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like the
Oh.
Newfoundlander accent is very different from the...
We'll workshop it.
It's okay. Ben's been
You can
revived
help
somehow.
us help you by funding our Patreon that doesn't exist
Donate
yet,
$1
but listen.
today to save Beth.
Save my soul, please.
For every
Get it close.
dollar you donate, I will throw in more chaos.
No, please. Save me from these Canadians.
The storm rolls into the port again. The waves crash on the sand. The storms don't scare the sailors here as they prepare to leave land. Hoist the sails to catch the winds, a new adventure to begin. And our blood is of the sea, 'cause we yearn to be free. And we'll look to the horizon, it's where you'll find your prize in. 'Cause the storms don't scare the sailors here.
Speaking of saving us from these Canadians, what happened last time?
Right, that's me.
That's you.
You got it.
Okay. Wow, so much has happened in the last hour and a half.
That's what really deserves the recap.
Okay, we I think some of us headed back to, I wrote down the church room. I think that's where all the pews were.
That was influence.
And
The church room in the temple.
Why? Why did you?
Ty and Locke headed back to the church room and discussed theories over Sylvanas missing, whether any of those theories were accurate or not. We continued through a broken door into a larger room in the center, of the temple. And there was some blue moss inside, and there were big doors inside that had Myliki and Eldath on the sides. Sylvanas was in the middle, and Shantia was also in the middle somewhere. Fia attempted to open it. I wrote attempted, but I think she successfly opened
You
it.
did.
I successfully open everything.
Hey,
Uh,
yo.
Inside, there are huge doors covered in thorns with strange branches and some sort of strange cluster in the middle. There are also a bunch of petrified bodies around that have turned to wood. Fia explores the room a little more and hears breathing from the door. And it seems like the vines have formed some way to trap everyone inside or keep everyone out. We're unsure. But there looks like there's a cocoon in the middle of some sort. There is a statue in this room, a depiction of a forest glade and a single tree, kind of reminiscent of Yggdrasil, tree of life idea. And it looks like there's no moss growing around this area. At that point, Ty heard water and noticed a fountain in the corner, and she drifted towards that without really telling her companions. Fia, on the other hand, opened another door, found I don't know, a science-y room. There were like books and shit in there.
Overgrown like garden house.
Plant matter, yeah. Alchemical things. We didn't fully explore it because Ty began to commune with her god and learned that told Eldath about this temple and the corruption that we have found so far. And Eldath said maybe there's something at the heart of it. Suggested burning it away with holy water, which we found out is actually the fountain. She says that Sylvanas has been gone for centuries, and Shantia and Eldath and Myliki have been kind of holding down the fort since then. Eldath also showed Ty another room nearby that felt safe, and so we head there afterwards. And just before leaving the vision or commune, she said that Bygram may be able to reach Myliki in this other room. So we walk through the vines to follow the path that Eldath had laid out for us and find a garden room with a large fountain and 4 god statues in the center. And that's where we took a little, I don't know that we actually rested.
You have not?
But we were hanging out.
Yes, so you've made your way into this. I have to return myself to the right map. You've made your way into this sort of safety enclosure. Hello, my voice echoing. Hold on. Okay. And yeah, there's a couple of desks here and there, some shelves. There's a safe haven here. What would you like to do? Two of you are muted.
I was.
I'm gonna walk up to the fountain. Do the gods look as familiar as we would expect them to?
Yes. The 4 statues here, each one is representative of one of the gods that is worshipped in this temple. The one directly in front of you is Eldath. The one to your left is Shantia. The one sort of to your right facing kind of where you came is Sylvanas, and you assume the one directly across from Eldath is Myliki.
Do any of them look defaced or broken or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
Oh boy, it's not good. It's a 2 on the die, so bear with me.
Your perception is
7 total.
Ooh. Oh, you're not. Oh.
I know, strange choice, but I'm not proficient in it.
That's fine. You don't need to perceive things. The statues are fairly old, and based on everything that's gone on in this place, no one's really kept up on like cleaning them or anything for, I think it was 40 years or something like that. So, you know, they are old statues. They probably had some damage before. Probably gonna have some more damage over time. I will give you one thing though. Odd thing that you notice getting closer to the fountain, the water does run.
Okay.
Like the fountain has something going on with it where the water is continuously cycling.
Was the fountain outside also cycling, or was it a still pool?
That one was a still pool. I'm gonna say it's a still pool this time.
Sure.
It did have a statue of Eldaf pouring, but I don't think it was pouring water at the time.
Okay.
And there's none of that weird blue moss in here.
Yes, thing you notice as you walk into the room, you don't see any moss. You don't smell that sort of metallic, acrid smell that's been sort of permeating around this place. There's actually fresh air here, and the odd sound of animals, like birds chirping, maybe a cricket. You don't see any animals
of those. Do you see any of those little Korok guys?
Which ones? The good ones or the snarly
The
ones?
good ones.
Weird little guys.
Yeah, we're the weird little guys.
We already have a weird little guy in the room.
Yeah.
Where?
Oh God, he's in the room with us.
I don't see one.
Look hard.
Look in this fountain, in that reflection, you see?
With your perception roll, you don't seem to make out any of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What is this room? It doesn't look like a bed chamber.
Looks pretty.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's sort of like a garden or something.
Why wouldn't there be a garden in this temple when it's like all naturey and stuff, you know?
Well, I suppose it's just kind of. I didn't really think of a church having a garden inside its walls. Like, it'd be different if it was like a center piece, you know, like if it was like a shit. What are those things called? Like the hole in the middle of the building. Courtyard.
I was
Wow, we
thinking
almost went down
floral
the
arrangement. And
custard
I'm
I
like,
was gonna
what?
say. I was.
We're
gonna
gonna
say
close the
sunroom.
light.
Stop! You can't say that. Stop!
Oh,
There's nothing wrong in my life ever.
I'm getting Grayson a bulletproof vest. That's what I got
Disagree.
her.
But it'd be different if this was like a courtyard or even like a veranda. But it's just sort of a closed-in room.
Maybe they wanted more control over it, you know?
I will let you know. This room is not necessarily closed in. There is there's almost like a skylight of stained glass, and there are like different little windows here and there.
Right. So it's more of a. I can't remember what.
It's like a
anyone's called.
greenhouse kind of
Yeah.
tower.
Like a solarium.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Huh. A holy solarium.
This might be like
Say that one 8 times
Sanctum.
fast.
What'd you say?
this might be a sanctum.
Oh.
There's
That's
no
common.
moss here.
True. Do you think they have extra power in here? They being
Yeah.
the big guys.
Yeah, I think they do.
I
Eldaf
wonder
said
why. Is there like a relic in here? Should we be looking for something? I'll start going through these shelves. Oh shit.
Roll an investigation.
Oh
Right.
boy.
I'm looking for the relic. Don't worry, team. I got this. Oh, I kind of got it. Like, it's
Let's
not
go.
great, but it's not bad. It's a 16.
16.
I'm gonna
And
find you.
what are you looking for specifically?
You know, something like a godly thing.
Can you roll a
What?
religion check for me?
Sure can. I'm great at religion. I'm a scholar.
You're the smartest one here. Like, yeah.
And listen, I am truly the brightest bulb in this package, and if that does not say a lot,
Well, I'm pretty smart.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
smart. Too many dice in this tray. 15.
15. Okay. You think that in
Tell me what I think.
in a temple devoted to nature gods in a weird mesh of druidic rituals and divine worship, anything and everything could be potentially religiously artifact-like.
Mm-hmm.
Any
man.
of these things could be super religious and super powerful. You
Guys,
find
this was
like
the treasury.
you find
This is
like
where
a
all the
chisel. You
artifacts
find
were.
like a wooden chisel, and it's got these cool runes on it. And you realize in Elvish it says "Made by Steve."
Steve must have been a great acolyte. I'm sure he was one of like the top tier, you know, real disciple. There's more too, not just by Steve. Look, this one says Erin, and this one says Gemma. This is great.
They all have several extra vowels and apostrophes.
Yeah, for sure.
Hidden H's.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I should change my name to something like that.
We'll just put an apostrophe in between the L and the O.
We'll
What if I
change your
just
name to
got rid of
Archangel.
What if I got rid of the O completely, you know? It was just like an L apostrophe.
Look.
Hmm.
It's a little harder to say, I'm not going to lie.
What do you think about the room, you two?
It's pretty nice.
For Ben and Bygram, this is probably the most peaceful place or at least the most peaceful moment you can remember in a long while.
Oh.
Just in this room.
Oh man. Yeah, no, it's I feel at peace. It's weird to say. I feel relaxed. I
You're
mean, not in
looking
a
for
bad way.
guidance.
Yeah.
It's probably where you'll find it.
Yeah, I want to try and contact my leaky if I can. If that's possible.
In the way that Locke does with Ty, but he's not sure how to do it with Bygram. He is going to make a little water frog and try to like hop it over as like reassurance.
Oh, Bygram. He's going to try to put it in his water skin because he's like, oh, Locke's giving me a drink. So he's just going to attempt to scoop it up.
I can help with that.
I thought.
Do you want it in your water skin? I can do that.
I thought this was your way of giving me water, but
No, he was just there for a little bit of encouragement.
He's like a.
You know, it's kind of nice that you want to take him with you.
Yeah, I was gonna drink them, but yeah, I guess. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was
look at Ty.
I didn't know it was a customs thing.
If I may, I kind of imagine Bygram leaning down to like put it in his hand and pick it up, and as he does, he kind of like pulls up the water skin, scoops it in,
Absolutely.
to Locke's like
just mashes it in violently, like get it.
No, it's fine. I just okay.
No. I mean, if it's not the way you guys, do I need to make you a water
No.
frog? Yeah. Oh,
No.
okay. Oh,
No, you can if you want to. It's just that, Ty made little fish and little frogs with me and little ducks. And I just thought they were they brought me a lot of nice feelings. So I was trying to reciprocate, and now I feel a bit foolish.
No, that's fine. I didn't know deep sea customs, so that's fine. I learned something new today about water frogs. That's Fia. Did you know about this? Like,
What is
it's
that?
pretty
Does it have
cool.
something to do with carved sort of like steak like things? Because if it does, I am swimming in knowledge.
It
To
doesn't.
quickly go back to your investigation of the shelf, you find all sorts of like little holy symbols, little carved like antlers. You find an assortment of like little discs. You find a bunch of like little magnetic balls that have like, for lack of a better word, like a face and like some sigils carved on them, and there's a couple of different
That's
faces.
$5. I could get Locke to eat these little magnetic balls.
Oh no!
Please don't.
No.
Why do it? No. That's...
Can I? Is there a carved antler that looks like it has my leaky symbolism on it?
Ooh, pretty much most of them do.
I would like to grab one that has maybe like 3 or 4 tines, not a huge one, but a decent sized one.
Okay.
I would like to pocket it for later.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Vigram, make a perception check.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a natural 20. So
I gotta.
that is a 27.
I mean, I got a 19, so you got it, Chief.
Yeah. All right, Fia. You can do
Yeah.
whatever you can do whatever you want, and you can steal.
Thank you.
whatever
I
want.
usually do.
Yeah. Anyways,
Cool.
If you're looking for answers or guidance, her statue's right over there. Might help you connect to her.
Yeah, he's gonna walk over to my leaky statue. Do. Yeah, that works.
how quickly do you make your way over there?
Uh,
Do you take in your surroundings?
I would say he probably would take in his surroundings. Yeah, just to...
Okay. What is your passive perception? You know what? I'm gonna still use your 19 from earlier.
Oh, okay.
Because you can use your eyes for things more than just trying to see if Bia's stealing shit.
Listen.
The thing
Not
you
stealing
notice.
if they're dead. It's grave robbing.
You're not making your case.
No, it's looting. Thank you. You're not robbing a grave.
That's true.
Anyways, as you are kind of strolling your way around this large fountain and just taking in like the kind of cohesion of the different plants and mushrooms and trees and just everything in here, like the thing you notice is like, oh, there are like fruit bearing plants. There's lavender. There's a lot of lavender. There's all sorts of flowers. As you turn your gaze upwards, you do see like the way this room is structured. It is like a tower kind of solarium kind of thing. There isn't a way up, but you do see that there is like a frame and a structure to keep this place solid and together. And you do see like more of those little sprite guys up there. And I mean the not rambunctious ones.
Oh, the good.
Yeah,
good
your
guys.
your little Korok friends, or I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say Korok, so our little sprite friends are up there, our little forest spirits.
Okay. We're here. Let's see. I think Bygrim's seeing the Korok,
Don't
so
call
I'm
them
gonna
that.
try to. Oh,
Forest
you're right.
spirits.
Our woodland. Oh, forest spirits. Let me
Listen,
change that note.
I
Our
don't need
forest
Nintendo coming down
friends. We really don't. After they destroyed the Smash community, but that's a whole other conversation. He's gonna try to reach out to the forest friends to show, like, me and my friends we're not here to harm you guys. We're just here
Are you saying this to them, or
to
how are
help.
you letting them know?
I think he's in that Bygrim way. He's going to try to just like wave at them by getting their attention, just to kind of be like, "Hey, like we're down here." Even though I'm sure they can see.
Roll a
them, but-
persuasion check.
And not the. Yeah, okay. Here we go. That is. Oh no, that's a 4
On the die?
on. Hold on, wait. Let's see. Persuasion.
Because I believe
It's a 6. You're right.
Okay.
We tried. I never said my boy was
Well,
smart. We have a lot of heart. That's all we got.
well, lucky for you, it's not like a 6 fails here.
Oh.
Some of them
Oh.
sort of just watch you. Some of the little tinier ones kind of wave at you.
Oh, they like me. Ah, look, they like me. The
I understand.
force,
I
the
like,
force guys.
and they, they have good judgment. I've been saying this the whole time.
The good ones though, not the bad ones.
I'm sure the other little guys, we don't know they're bad. I think they would probably like you too.
Mm,
And if they were bad, I think you're so strong in character, Bikram, that you can probably convince them.
you want me to try to like fix them, like
You'd be like, "Hey, little guys, you're going down the wrong path."
like
I don't think Bygram has time to rehabilitate the creepy little nature spirits.
I don't think it would take a lot, I think it would just be like a few words of
They've
encouragement.
been stuck in their ways for so long, Locke.
yeah, it's gonna be hard, especially because Fia has been known to make people, and I quote, worse. And
That's not why I won't rehabilitate them.
so it's going to be a tough balancing act between me, her, and
I'll sit on my hands in the corner and keep quiet. Do
Oh.
the best I
Pretty
can.
persuasive too, and I think they like me. I played them a little song earlier.
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. I don't think we can take them home, but like,
Okay. I understand. They're living their little lives in the forest, and we're
yeah,
all free, and probably wouldn't be too happy.
yeah. You don't want to take people from their natural habitat,
No, you don't.
Via.
Don't mind me, I'm just looking at some sticks.
It's just
I
temporary.
can hate it here.
I should let you get to your business. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, he's gonna try and just contact Maliki, like a check-in. Try to
Okay, how do you do this?
see if she picks up the phone.
What are you trying to do? You've contacted Maliki in a variety of ways, and there's maybe even more ways to contact her. How does Bygrim retether himself to his god and let her know that hotline bling? Okay, anyways, fuck that song. Anyways,
it's about to start singing it, but he's
it's
gonna.
infectious, but Drake's a weirdo.
He is. He pulls out his holy symbol, and he's just gonna palm that in his right hand as he sits to meditate. Just kind of take a big inhale, exhale. Try and just focus on.
Are you meditating facing the statue or facing away, like the statue's at your back?
I think the statue. I think he would face the statue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're just like right at its feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, holy symbol in hand, meditating.
Mm-hmm.
Could you roll me a D100?
Oh no.
You got this.
We say that, but
We mean it.
D100. Okay.
Actually,
here
before
we
you roll the D100, roll me a religion check.
All right. Not the best of those, but we shall see. That is a 9.
Okay. It's insane to me that they make religion checks intelligence based and not wisdom based. Anyways,
Same.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like the organized institution as opposed to like an inner
Yeah,
reflection of it.
but it's like it's supposed to be religious lore is why it's intelligence based, but it's like
Spirituality. Yeah.
it's
it would be better to have a check that is more of like a connection
yeah.
as opposed to
Yeah.
Like clerics use wisdom. Why don't you just make it a wisdom one?
yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
9.
Yeah.
You have no idea if this is gonna work or not, but it's worked before,
Yeah, that's fine.
and it may work again. Roll that D100.
We're going to try. That's all that matters for Bygram. Let's see. 43. Okay. And then,
All right. Roll me another one. Do you want above or below?
That one's tough. I'm going to say, I'm going to try above 43
Okay.
and watch it be
Don't jinx it. Okay, that is
67.
above. That's above 43. All right. Do you want inside the range of those two numbers or everything outside the range?
I'm going to say everything outside of it for this one.
Probably a good choice. That's a bigger range. Go ahead and roll.
All right. Whew. Why am I so stressed?
Because you're going to get a 53.
Your boy got a 20, not 20. Oh, I mean, it doesn't matter here. Like a nat 20 on a D100.
I mean, it's a 20. It's not a nat 20.
It's just a plain old 20.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. So, you find yourself meditating in front of the statue to Myliki, holding your holy symbol in one hand, correct? What are you doing with the other hand?
I think he would kind of like have it like this, kind of like hold symbol here, just kind of claps it like
Grasping
that.
your holy symbol, you start breathing in and out into a rhythm that slowly comes to a quiet. And for a moment, you start to feel your body go numb, not in an alarming way, but in a way where you've been sitting for so long. And you sort of lose your sense of self and your surroundings. The sounds of the water from the fountain start to get quieter and quieter. The voices of your friends, some of them maybe arguing in the background, getting more muffled and muffled and muffled. And when it reaches a point where you seem like you are going to vanish from existence, you take a deep breath, and the air is filled with a wintergreen scent. So you open your eyes, you are in a forest. You see that there are trees on the other side of you, almost acting as a hall guiding you towards something off in the distance. The area that you are in is a small circular grove. You see off in the distance, there is a sort of vibrant greenish light. Do you get up? Do you say anything?
He's gonna just say it's beautiful. There's no other words that can really describe it. Gets up and starts walking forward, just kind of taking it all in at the same time.
All right. Bygram, could you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh. Okay. I'll be good at that. Oh, I got a net 20, so 21.
Holy shit.
Surprised me too.
As you get up and you breathe in and you take in the beauty of this place and start to make your steps forward to what you assume is Myliki, because it's always Myliki.
Yeah. Well,
You've walked this path before. The trees behind you suddenly quiver as tendrils and roots and branches whip out to try and restrain you. You instinctually leap forward and roll, turning around, and you watch as the forest starts to slowly die. What do you do?
Oh man, I think a part of him he wants to fight, but he also knows he also wants to make sure Maliki's okay if he can check and see if this is what's happening here. It's a mixed thing because he doesn't want to leave someone or Maliki, but
in your head, a previous vision you had of you fighting in a dying forest. I don't remember which episode.
Oh, yeah, that was
that was a while ago. That was season 1, I believe.
Yeah.
That specifically flashes in your head.
Oh. I'll have to look at that.
You can fight or you can run.
I think in this case he's going to run.
All right. So you turn around. You know that there is a darkness behind you, but there is still light ahead of you, and you start running towards it.
Yeah.
Looking over your shoulder every once in a while, you see that the encroaching darkness and decay isn't expanding and chasing you like a terrifying nightmare, but it's sort of localized in that area. And there are bits and pieces of the forest that, as you are running, do sort of die, but it's uneven.
Oh, okay.
You can tell that the place that you are in, or that you were in, you're making this connection from, is a place that is decaying. But the path ahead of you, this literal connection, where you're going, which is where your God is, that is a vibrant place of beauty and splendor and nature in general. You start making your way in what seems like a endless path of greenery. What is Bridegroom focusing on as he runs towards his light?
I think he's focusing on I think he's focusing on the light, but I think he's focusing on the feeling of it, like the warmth, the familiarity of being surrounded by all this green, at least the good kind of green, I should say, as he makes his way forward. He's also, I say, briefly thinking of everyone else too, like Ty, Fia, Locke,
Okay.
in case something's going on while he's meditating, so he's also kind of worried about them.
All right, Bagram. As the path ahead of you seems to almost stretch out infinitely, as you focus more and more on the things that are keeping you grounded and the reason as to why you are here, the forest sort of almost, in a motion similar to lights suddenly turning on in succession, the forest moves to meet you.
Oh.
As if this space is pulling itself closer to you. You eventually break your way into the light, and there's a flash. You are in a grove, a larger grove. This place seems to be made up of several different trees that are interconnected and intertwined, creating almost a mix between like a treetop village and a temple. You see that this place is inhabited by all sorts of different animals. There seems to be the facsimile of people. There's one person that you think is a person, and as they turn around, they are definitely like a thin sort of tree with like a whole crack down the center that's open with a bunch of little glowing lights. That you don't get any threatening energy from them.
Oh, okay. All right.
They got like a little cape of moss.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Little like very tiny branches and twigs that have like made the facsimile of hair. I apparently like the word facsimile today.
That's a good word. Good word.
Good mouthfeel. Anyways, you see that in the center there is several carved stone slabs creating some sort of damn it, Beth. Creating some sort of like magical ley line, and there's a green energy that comes from that.
Oh,
Directly across from where you enter, though. Also, I apologize for not having a map of this. This is a Mind Palace thing.
that's fine.
Directly across from you, though, is a very similar building you've seen before. It feels, or at least it feels similar. It's reminiscent of one of the temples that you've seen before where you've talked to Maliki. Mm-hmm. There are large carved wooden doors that stand about 30 feet up. Do you get anyone's attention? Do you just walk up there? There's walkways and wooden bridges above you. Creatures looking down at you.
Oh boy, this is everybody's looking, everybody's staring.
I think you don't get a sense of like judgment here.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes everything a bit better because he was about to ask himself what would Ty do. And I don't think that would have been.
You turn around, you thorn whip one of the little fuckos down, you grab him by the throat, and you're like, what's happening? Where can I find God?
Does his best Batman voice. Where is she? He's going to approach the wood creature wearing the moss cape and try to talk to them to see.
What language does Bygram speak? Okay.
What does my boy speak?
You speak Common and Orc?
Yep.
I swear I thought you spoke something else, but...
Mm-mm.
Okay. The wooden creature turns to you and goes...
The fuck?
It makes the sound of like crunching wood rubbing up against stone, maybe? It's got a crispy sounding voice, but it makes some sort of sound that you don't seem to understand.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna just go that way. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't look at me.
I'm not.
No,
I'm just gonna look at. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just. It was good talking to you. Good talk. I don't know either. You know, we're trying.
It gives you like a gesture of like pointing at you, like you're good, kid.
Cool. Okay, I understand that. Finger guns, just pew, pew, as he walks to the wooden doors.
You make an insight check for me.
Okay. Insight.
It's unfortunate that you don't speak Sylvan.
It isn't. But good news, I got a nat 20 for some reason.
Ha! All right.
It's a good day.
Okay.
Good day.
You think you can understand this thing's body language a little bit,
Oh, okay.
It seems to recognize that you are some follower of my leaky. It kind of points towards the doors, and this inside check was mainly for the multiple glowing orbs that are its eyes. They all kind of shift a little bit. It doesn't have pupils, so like you can't necessarily see where it's looking. But like the sense you get is like its eyes are directed towards the door.
Okay, you're the best directions I've ever had before. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna tell my friend Locke about you.
It pulls at its cape, and it just hands you a little bit of moss.
Oh, and he's not gonna eat it. He's just gonna put it on his shoulder.
It points like towards where it doesn't have like a traditional humanoid head. Oh. But it points in that direction.
Oh, like put it on his head. No, he's gonna.
It sort of chuckles a bit.
Oh, okay. All right. I made it laugh, so that's good. It's good to know people have humor up here. He's just gonna go to the door. Have a nice day. Tree person.
It gives you
creature.
It gives you what you understand to be a nod as it sends you off.
Okay. It's a good tree person. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you an image of something that is similar to this thing, just so you have an idea.
Okay.
Similar to like this, but like not exactly.
Oh, okay.
So like,
all right.
Like maybe a little less creepy than you think.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. For those of you watching at home, this thing is reminiscent of a woodwode, but isn't exactly a woodwode.
I made something far worse in my head. That's cool too. Yeah, that's fine. Moss on shoulder. He's gonna go to the door.
Okay. Mm-hmm. You head to the door, and there's this wonderful carved relief that, as you're looking at it, as this door is 30 feet high and probably like 20 feet wide, it's a big door.
Yeah.
You see that there are, it's sort of split into 3 parts. Each side has Myliki and some form of nature. There's like animals. There's like one part of the door is like several animals that are like kind of turning into her. And like at the apex of the top of this door where it meets the other one is like where she is. And then the opposite one is very similar. But it's more with like vines and branches and trees, sort of bring up the 2 things that she's more inclined with. And then the very top of the door is sort of a relief of her face. And looking at the 3 pieces of the door, they all sort of make a version of her.
Oh.
Like it's her standing there, but like everything, like the 2 doors make up like her body in like a robe of some kind.
Okay. Big
Myliki. You don't see any handles on this door.
Oh.
Or if there were handles, they would be very big.
Oh, I wonder if she knows that I'm not 30 feet. No, she probably does. I think Byram's gonna try. No, he just kind of feels a bit confused because he can't just walk in. Because you remember what happened last time with the other door, so he doesn't want a repeat of that here. I think he's going to try to gesture to his woodland buddy to see if he can open the door. If he can grow 30 feet, maybe, possibly.
All right, how do you do this? Do you gesture at him or do you say something?
Yeah, he's going to gesture towards him. They have an understanding. He's going to like grab the moss and sort of wave it like a I don't want to say like a flashlight, but like a flag, just to kind of wave him down.
Okay. Roll a, I'm gonna say a nature check. Roll a nature check for me.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, that is a 7.
A 7.
Mhm.
You think he's paying attention, but he hasn't really come over. I think he sees you and like waves, and it
Oh,
just goes back to what he's doing.
okay, I see. He's a smart one. Let's see. What would everyone else do? Ty would smash the door. Locke would curse out the door. I don't know what Fia would do because
Lock
we've
picked
never.
the door.
Yeah, she would.
Thinking
Lock
of
it.
these 3 things and thinking of how Bygram is, what do you think? What knowledge do you think you can draw from your friends and then channel in a way that is Bygram-like?
Bygram would be having the belief that he can open the door, even though there's no possible way for him to do it. He would just like push through regardless of it and try to get in that way.
Okay.
Like he would try to break through it with strength, but also belief, because he's feeling really good about himself. He believes he can do it, and he feels pretty, determined. He's ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the answer I was expecting, but
Oh,
good
okay.
one. All right. Make a. So how are you doing this?
I think he's gonna try and I think just like sort of like push it open. Like he's just gonna try to
Okay.
walk and just push it open because he believes, he's in the right position. He's the man for the job, and he's determined enough to be like, "Yo, I gotta meet Maliki today. We don't have time. My friends may or may not be in trouble." And he's starting to really realize why Ty always shits talks Eldaf sometimes. Not all the time. But now he's like, you know what? Just maybe Ty was one. He's not going to say it out loud to anybody, but in this little safe haven, he's like, yeah, sometimes gods are, bullshit. But sometimes you got to push through. But not Maliki though. But like other gods, not her
Yes,
specifically.
the monotheism.
But the infrastructure of gods and how they act. That's what Bygram's upset about. Because it's a lot right now.
Right.
And he's starting to see how much of a hassle it is.
Well, Bygram, it's a two-way street. But speaking of two-way streets,
Okay.
as you... Listen, some gods don't like the people that worship them.
Well,
I'm
shit,
looking at
okay.
you, Beth.
Well, damn.
No. My 2 religious classes, you're fine. That other shit's through, though. Anyways.
Too
I care if God loves me.
Yeah, you care deep down.
I don't think so.
Anyways, Bygram, make a charisma saving throw for me. As you push on the door, and you are willing yourself to be like, I deserve to be here.
Okay,
As
that is
you are opening the door for yourself.
14 plus 5 is 19.
You needed a 10.
Oh, sweet.
So you push your way, not opening the door, but almost. It's an odd feeling as you sort of meld through the door.
Oh.
As you will yourself to enter, you pop out on the other side. The door is behind you. There is a sort of angular hallway, same dimensions as the door, and there is a green light off in the distance. It's not as far as the trek you had to make.
Oh, okay.
Like, you can see that there is like a dark wooden room that's semicircular. There's some sort of furniture, chairs maybe, and there's one directly across from you. And then, sorry, so circular room. There is a chair that's like directly in front of you, and then across from that there is another throne, and there's the light is coming from there.
Okay. I think Byron's gonna sit in the chair because he's like, I guess Maliki's
All right.
gonna take his appointment now. Yes.
You confidently?
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah,
You confidently stride your way down this hallway. Your footfalls echoing through this entire chamber. And as you make it to this chair, you see directly across from you, this golden light is Maliki. She is in this sort of glowing physical form.
Oh.
Her long flowing hair, her sort of very what's the word I want to use? Her very modest, but what's the word I want? She looks like she's dressed like comfortably, but ready to fight somebody.
Ah, okay. That's my god right there. Mm-hmm.
She is dressed like she is a ranger.
I see. That's fine. I know what
I'm forgetting the words I exactly want, but like, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, he's gonna go sit and he's just, like, hey.
Okay. You notice that her eyes are closed and her eyes open and her hair kind of supernaturally, because she is a god, her hair kind of floats on end a little bit.
Oh.
And I don't really remember her voice because it's been quite a time, but hey.
I mean, wow. Got so many questions.
I have my own questions as well.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna trade questions back and forth? Do you want to go first, or I go first? How do you?
If you allow me.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
We can go back and forth though.
Okay.
Where are you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. We made it to the mine. Now we're at I guess your church with the others. Kind of, sort of. Yeah. Or at least what's left of it is kind of torn down. It was like that before we got there. Yeah.
The conclave.
Yeah, the conclave. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if has been obvious, but I haven't been able to really connect to you or hear you or see you.
No, it was obvious.
I'm glad you're here though, that you've found a way here.
I am too. It was thanks to Ty, who is a disciple of Eldath. So like your family.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. Guess I'm the last to know.
We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
Eldaf has warned me of something that your friend has talked about.
You two talk to each other. That's so cute. I mean your family, so yeah, that's
there is she always has like a unbothered but like genuine energy about her. And I think this is the first time you see her relax a little bit and just her sister's Bygram.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Sweetheart.
I mean, I talk to my sister too. I write letters and stuff. I just, I've just seen other families and they don't have the best relationship with each other. So it's good to know you guys are cool. Yeah.
I mean, family can be difficult sometimes. That's for sure.
Yeah, they can be.
What did you want to ask me?
Okay, so we've been fighting some corrupted, how do I put this? For nature, kind of? Like the poisonous force. I'm gonna just call it what it is. My friend Locke had this really amazing theory that other gods are working against you and maybe trying to overthrow your position along with the rest of your family, which is kind of feels that way.
That's not a necessarily uncommon thing.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, all right.
Gods fight all the time. Some gods want more power than they deserve. Others think they deserve more power and take it.
Okay. That's okay. So I can tell them they were right about that. Do you have anybody trying to, just...
Oh, I'm sure I've been in countless battles against other gods. There be any number that could want to murk me.
Oh, I see.
Anyone in particular I should be warned about, or do you need to know my list of adversaries?
Maybe a list would work, just so, like, your top 5 enemies would. I think that would do. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of enemies too.
Top 5 enemies, just in general, or?
I mean, we can go with in general, unless you have like a tier list of like absolute worst. Do not fight them to like, you and your friends could take them on in a fight, like Trevor. He's just a guy. You don't have to worry about that. I'm sorry. I thought you knew.
All right, I'm not going to worry about just some guy.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Well, you know that my top 5, the top 1 would be just the mere concept of the corruption of nature. But that's a little ambiguous.
Yeah.
Number 2, pollution. Number 3, animal cruelty. You can tell she's doing a bit with you.
Knowing so
I think she just keeps going. Number 7, I'm not super big on poachers.
Isn't that the same as animal cruelty? Like they're
not exactly. They're related. Number 9, just completely skips 8.
I think you're enjoying this too much, Big M. But
I am. You open the door. But
the hard way, yeah.
In all seriousness, what kind of threats do you think we're facing? You think other gods?
I do. And they're turning nature into just poison. That's the best word I can think about it.
Well,
Fighting dead plants.
that
And they all keep looking at me like I know why this weird dead plant jumped on the boat and almost killed us, but I'm still, learning, still growing.
Well, if you're dealing with poison, that might be the goddess Telona. Wait, hold on. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it is Telona. I mean, Telona is the goddess of poison and disease.
Okay.
My family and I have fought Umberly and Talos several times.
Oh, I know Umberly. Yeah, that's Fia's. Well, yeah, I don't know if you know Fia. Yeah, her on and off again
I don't know if that's exactly
goddess.
the nature of their
I
connection.
was trying to be nice. I think they hate each other.
From the things I know of Umberly, she's got devout worshippers, but she rarely
Oh.
cares about those underneath her,
I
unless they can
see.
give her power.
Yeah, so wait, Fia can give
I
Umberly.
believe that your friend is nothing more than an ant to her.
Oh, I'll give her a hug and break the news to her gently. Yeah, that's bad. I mean, it makes me grateful for our healthy relationship, though. I appreciate it. And we also had this other theory that some gods are being captured and not just, killed. Some are just like being thrown in god jail. If you guys got that, or prison.
There's already something like that
Oh,
happening. I mean, there's a reason why we're not running around on the material plane.
so there's like super hell. Is that what we're?
But
Or is it just like a berry?
Backroom.
Yeah.
The material plane is where all the elements and other realms sort of connect into one place, but the gods are, and even the demons and devils are split into the upper and lower planes, separated. We all sort of took, not exactly an oath, but a enforced distance that keeps us from really affecting things, which is why I have someone like you.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
clerics and paladins and other champions of any kind and worshippers that believe in us, but also, I suppose, do our bidding is the turn of phrase, but
Oh. Okay.
I mean, not that we are here to make you do things you don't want to do necessarily.
Yeah. Been there before. I didn't like it.
I know.
Yeah.
Not all the gods like to stay locked up, though. Some of them try to break through and gain more power and try to undo the system we have that keeps us bound. But each of us also has our own
Okay.
domain and home.
Yeah. Speaking of your home, quick question. It's kind of scary out there. Not like here, but like when I popped up in this plane, the forest was on fire, kinda, sort of, and tendrils were chasing me. It was, I mean, I outran them. I'm in pretty good shape, as you know, but it was a workout. And I don't know if they're going to like come here eventually, but I just want you to know because the guy I talked to outside, I don't know. I'm not saying he's terrible, but like we got
Which guy?
the one with like the eyes and the.
Oh,
He gave me this moss. He was like, "Here you go," and I had it on my shoulder for a little bit, but I thought it was like a custom thing.
oh.
I don't know what he was saying, but he seemed
Well,
nice.
You should have run it through your hair.
Oh, I use
Sort of
coconut oil, but
not for your hair health, but for a limited form of telepathy. You might have felt little tendrils go and touch the top of your skull, though. Not in a painful way, but in a transferring energy kind of way.
he couldn't do that for my shoulder. Like it's
Your
we're
brain
all
is
connected.
Your brain isn't in your shoulder.
I know, but you got the electric things that run through your body that connects everything.
I suppose.
It's okay. Moss goes on hit. I got it.
At least you know for next time.
Yeah, next time I see him, we'll have a discussion on flowers and stuff. Like, yeah, I don't know what he likes. Maybe water. I don't know.
Water is the.
What's his favorite water? I don't know. This ocean, that ocean. You have oceans up here? Like, that's kind of.
We have water, but not oceans. Salt water is not necessarily good for plants, except for those that are aquatic.
Okay.
I think the corruption that you saw is more the manifestation of where you were.
Oh.
It could reach me eventually, but I don't think it necessarily will right away.
Okay. That's good. So I was just in the bad place briefly. Well, I'm still there, technically.
Technically, and you still have a job to do there. How's that going?
You've
been fighting some strange creatures, you said?
Yeah. It's been weird. They keep trying to grab us and launch us to the ceiling. Locke kind of stabbed Fia. I was almost a goner for a second, but I broke out of it. I think he would have been proud of me because we got out of there. All my friends have been fantastic, and I don't think I could have done this without him, if I'm honest. And I guess I just don't want to lose them if it comes to it, for me, I guess.
You also need to give yourself a bit more credit.
Yeah. That's always been hard. I just feel like everybody should be like this, though. Just be kind and help others. It shouldn't be such a hard concept, but it really feels that way.
Everyone has their perspective, but as long as you stay grounded and true to yourself, you can do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
I sense that you don't have much longer. Time here.
What do you? Oh, okay. I thought you meant
No, you'll.
like I'm gone in like a few seconds. Like that'd
I
be tragic.
am not. I am not Kellamvor or the Raven Queen. I can't determine your death.
A Raven Queen. She sounds cool. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So I know where I'm at. There's something pulsing, but it's deep underground. Do you have any idea what it could be? Any of your past nemesis, past
You are.
history?
Could I try something?
Yeah. Yeah. What are we? What are we
I-
trying?
This is something I haven't done in a long time, and is one of the reasons why we are necessarily banished from the material plane. She starts to get up.
Oh. Are you...
How do I put this? Can I possess your body for a second? I won't do that if you aren't comfortable with it. It's definitely a strange experience. It may not exactly even work anymore. But it might give me a better direct way to figure out what you are trying to find.
And he's not having a full-blown
Panic
attack, but he's calming himself down. He's in a safe space. He's just reminding himself to just, this is someone he can trust. And okay.
All right.
I guess I'm going to get over this eventually.
You don't have to get over anything. This is a big ask I am presenting.
I know, but if I'm the right person for the job, then I can do this too. So,
all right.
Just don't do anything too crazy while you're me. I don't.
It's with how you're connected to me right now, it won't. I can't see anything of where you are.
Okay.
I know the location though, if you're describing it properly. And
All right.
But I haven't been able to see it for a while. So I don't know what has changed, but using you sort of as a... See, I'm trying to think of words that aren't like modern. She's using you as like...
Vessel?
Like a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Conduit.
Conduit. Thank you.
I'm just a lightning rod. Okay, I guess.
I need to use you as a conduit so I can sort of send my energy out, and maybe something will send energy back.
Okay, well, conduct away.
All right.
Yeah.
You watch as she gets up from the throne, and her form starts to shrink down into a more humanoid size. As this entire time, she's been really big.
Oh, okay.
And she sort of just
Good to know.
starts walking up to you. I just stare.
Always makes sense then.
Maybe it's for dramatic effect. Maybe the
dramatic.
doors
It's fine.
have shrunk back.
Be upset, but it's fine.
She kind of puts her hands on the side of your temples and just puts her head to yours, and then you feel a strange sensation as she almost like physically enters your body. Like you are sort of here in a like spiritual incorporeal state, but you can kind of feel her shift into you.
Ooh.
And as she does, there is a odd, strange, unnatural feeling, but also this invigorating, strengthening rush of power.
This is Bygram level 20. This is
There
it.
is a... I think Bygram, your sense of self and body does have like a very panicked reaction to it until you can sort of calm down to it.
Yeah, that's...
But there may be consequences. Could you roll a...
Oh, no.
I'm going to say a... Yeah, make me another charisma saving throw. The DC is a lot higher than the door, though.
Ooh, okay. That is a 12.
Bygram is going to become changed from this interaction in some sort of physical way.
Okay.
So, Bygram, as you
All
are
right.
a conduit of
Um,
power for the moment, we cut back to the rest of you. Actually, we should cut to a break. This is the right time for it.
Certainly.
Just timing wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it has-
Timing wise.
Welcome to the Charisma Saving Show ad break. Looking for ways to support the show? We've got tons of great free options for you. If you haven't already, why not subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Twitter, or join our Discord? Already doing all those things? There are other great ways for you to interact with our show, like leaving us a comment, using our hashtag, hitting the like button, or interacting with our chat on premiere days. So set sail with us and join in on the adventure.
All right, welcome back to whatever episode this is of the Charisma Saving Show. As we return to the Bygram-iming.
By grinning?
Bygram inning.
Yeah.
Oh, like the beginning?
Like the Shrekening, but the Bygram
Oh.
inning.
making me
Missed
less
that.
excited for whatever this is now.
Oh, yeah. Let's get ready, baby. So, Bygram, as you meld with my Leaky, we cut back to the solarium. What are the three of you doing as Bygram is meditating in front of this statue of my Leaky?
I am looking at all of the different flora in here to find a really cool flower that Bygram might enjoy.
Make a nature check.
Okay, where are my dice?
Not good. Not great. Where is the thing that tells me how good I am at that?
I think it just doesn't exist.
7.
You find like this cool, gnarly looking flower, and you go to grab it, and it just kind of recoils, like it like wiggles, and it sprays a like kind of like a spore at you. And like right into your eyes, like you're looking directly at it, and you like agitate this thing.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry! Ty, I pissed off a flower!
Don't touch them.
It spit at me!
Are you good?
I was just trying to get a nice thing for Bygram when he stops doing the thing he's doing.
You're picking flowers for him from my Leaky's garden.
Yeah, I thought she would be like excited, but this one, it put a weird juice on me.
Maybe we don't pick that one then.
But I didn't know, and now it's all over me. What if they start melting?
Ty,
If I,
you
I have
notice,
like,
you notice that Locke is like He is like tears are streaming down his eyes. I don't know if he knows that it's happening. It's
It was like mace.
I'm gonna take I don't know what I have in my bag, a scrap shirt or like a spare shirt or a scrap of fabric or something, and wipe his face off.
How it hurts.
You need to go wash your face.
Well, I can't use Eldas water. It's gonna do something similar, probably.
I
I
don't
hate
think
it
it
here.
will. Yeah.
I'm with Via in this, you know? Maybe Via and I, it's like a test of our will to be here.
We're gonna leave soon.
I'm trying to be supportive.
I know. We go wash off in the fountain.
You can promise me that Eldath isn't going to, like, I don't know. I'm not going to have, like, boils or something because I touched the water.
Doesn't hurt me.
You're different.
Why?
Well, because she likes you.
Sometimes. Not
Okay,
always.
well, like a little bit. It's like a mum and a kid, you know? It's like,
Yeah, and how often do moms get sick of their kids?
well, I know, but she still has to love you.
Sure.
I'm just saying, she, like, you have a rapport. I don't have a rapport with her.
I think you'll be okay. I was gonna
Okay.
steal some of the water anyways.
I just,
hey yo.
I don't want to, like, you know, like she tries to, like, drown me or something, and I can't drown, so, like,
So you just have to perpetually live in the fountain. That's what you're worried about.
that's a fate, you know, because then I have to look over at these little stupid flowers that spit on me.
You're reminded
does
every day
seem
of
like
your
a-
failure.
Does seem like a pretty dire situation, but I think I can promise that you won't be stuck in the
Okay,
fountain.
as long as you can promise it. I trust you.
Okay. Okay.
Don't trust
I'll go
this
over with you
stupid
because
flower.
yeah, I'm gonna take out my, like, not my water skin that I keep, but like the canteen that I use for drinking water, empty it and fill it from the fountain.
Okay.
Should I do that? Do you want more?
She said that holy water may be effective, so couldn't
Against-
hurt.
I should go pour it on that little flower.
You could. I won't tell my leaky that you tried to drown it.
How dare it?
Well, it's kind of payback. It spit at you, you spit at it.
Oh, you're right. I won't. I'll wait for Bygram, you know. I'll ask Bygram what he thinks, because what if
He is not going to tell you to spit on a flower, so if you want to do it, you better do it before he comes
well,
back.
I'm just saying, what if I do it and I, like, muck up whatever he's doing in there?
If my leaky is petty enough to not grant Bygram power or guidance because you spit on a flower, maybe we don't want her aid.
I don't know how this works.
We cut back to Bygram and my leaky as she's going with list. 8. I don't like when people aren't nice to plants.
Yeah, that really grinds my gears too.
This one kind of comes from my mom. 'Cause she's agriculture and I'm the forest, but you know, it's just
Yeah,
you don't have to step on a flower. We cut back.
same.
I would just put some in here, you know, for later, and you can have it.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't know what we're gonna come up against, but
I don't know. But, you know,
could help.
I put a little frog in Bygram's canteen. I can make a little frog come out.
Yeah. I think it was a little lost on him, but the sentiment was nice.
Yeah, he tried, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Remind me, were you washing your face in the water at all, or are you not doing that?
Oh, he definitely is.
Okay. It's kind of tingly, not in like a bad way, like in an interesting way.
He's a little
I
concerned.
was gonna say like,
He's
you know when
looking
you put
for
up like
boils.
a makeup remover on your face? I guess you wouldn't know that.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Very
Low blow.
specific call out.
It always comes off, okay?
One way or
Okay.
another.
An oil cleanser is always used after these calls. Sometimes I'm wiping it off beforehand.
Sure. Anyways, it does have like a strange, like soothing feeling to it. I think for Locke specifically, I think he thinks it's a little unnerving. He's like, "Oh, what's happening?"
Yeah, he's looking for boils. He's like,
Oh my god, it's happening.
I think maybe he even thinks it's like acid.
Ty, it's not good.
It's okay.
What
It's
is this
just-
bit of the flower? Like maybe it's not even the water, but maybe like the little flower juice. It's spreading all over my body because of the water. They're working together, Ty.
I don't think they're working together maliciously. I think it's fine. I'm gonna use that same cloth and wipe the water off
You
his
actually
face
wipe
now.
like extra gunk off his face. He looks more hydrated. He's
Skin's
kind of
glowing.
handsome. His eyes glisten in a way now. I'm ramping up the sexy Locke energy for Grayson. He's glowing a little
Twink
bit.
is eternal.
No.
That's the episode title.
I was about to say, is that going to be the episode title?
I think it can't be as much as I want.
you have to be on other sites for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's driving a motorcycle?
Better.
I feel, I really didn't think that the water would betray me.
It hasn't.
No, you're right. I feel pretty good.
Good. I go spit on that flower.
I told you I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So I've been cooking.
Oh, no.
I've been uncharacteristically quiet, and I would have sort of set up in a corner, a little bit away from Bygrim, Ty, Locke, and I'll have taken 2 feet of my rope and cut it off, and then sort of unwound it. So I've just kind of got strips of rope.
Okay.
And then I'll be dividing it into 4 smallish groups. So like maybe 2 or 3 strands. And then I'm going to take off my neckerchief and I'm going to cut a strip out of it. And I'll put it back on. And I don't know if I'll be able to get all this done in this time. You can stop me. But I'm going to start braiding a 4-strand braid. And I'm going to put my chunk of my kerchief in one of the strands. And I'm going to start braiding it. And I'm going to eventually make a 4-strand braid that's going to wind around the antler I took. And I'm going to make it sort of like a little dangly thing that could be attached to like a belt or something like that.
Make another sleight of hand check, because this is a dexterity-based thing, as you were doing this kind of in your own time away from people.
Oh, not very good. That's only a 15.
Okay. Yeah, you do this pretty quickly.
All right.
Like, it's very easy to just pull the rope, measure it, slice, and just, yeah.
Yeah, like it's not super thick rope. Like I've broken it down so it's a little bit more manageable. So it's not just these giant lumps of rope. But yeah, just made it sort of, probably once it's all braided, probably well, this long all told, but then you put it in half so you can dangle the antler
Yeah.
from it.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to do this. The other two are distracted enough, and one of them is not even here, really. So, yeah, no.
Okay. And I'll just put it away for later.
Okay. All right, three of you. Anything else? Tell me, how long does it take before Locke decides to give in and spit on the flower?
No, he's gonna wait.
Okay.
He doesn't want to ruin the thing for Bygram by spitting on the flower.
Okay.
I thought about it really hard though.
All right. I think something close to 15 minutes goes by. So you guys are kind of dawdling in here. Can you all make a perception check for me? If any of you have any bonus for hearing based, apply it now.
10.
17.
I don't think I have anything here. I'm sorry. I was updating my inventory. Perception. 12.
Okay. Ty, I think the sound of the water, rather than drowning out more sound, kind of helps you to hone in on something. You hear like growling and barking like in the distance. Kind of like, I guess, in the building that you were. I mean, you're still in the building, but like kind of coming from like deeper within, maybe even from like where the gate was.
Okay.
But
does it sound like it's coming closer?
It's not like consistently coming closer. Like there's a bit where like you hear it and you hear it again and it's slightly less muffled, and then you hear it again, but then you don't hear it after that.
Where'd that wolf girl go?
Didn't she stay guarding something?
I hear something. You hear it?
No. Do you think maybe she needs help? Like a vine came down and was like attacked her. 'Cause that's happened, you know. Stabbed
It has happened. Right? Yeah. That's what happened. Maybe, but I want to leave Bygram here.
I don't want to leave Bygram either, but I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Bia,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I'm just making something.
You see that Fia, there's not really many corners here. You're either like over by this huge ass desk or like,
I imagine by the huge ass desk.
yeah. So like you're
This
like,
room still makes me a little uncomfortable.
so you're like kind of near it, like hunched over, finishing up everything.
Mhm.
You hear anything?
No. Should I be? Is there like a song or something? Are we supposed to join in?
No. Barking.
Barking.
Yeah.
Do you suppose it's our lupine friend?
Maybe. Or something worse.
It's bleak.
Well,
Would you like me to go check?
Kinda.
All right. I'll be back in a jiff. Don't hide.
Okay.
At this moment, all of you feel a shake in the building.
Oh,
But
that
it's not
sounds
coming
good.
from the ground.
That
It's
sounds
coming
worse.
from the ceiling.
That's insane.
As you
Glass
watch-
ceiling?
As you watch a strand of whitish green light rocket its way down, hit the glass, illuminate this place in a disco ball effect of stained glass and refracting light as this beam comes down and slams into. We can't see him from here, but you assume where Bygram was.
Fuck.
Because I spit on the flower.
I feel like I definitely scream, Bygram!
Yeah.
In a
Run
moment's notice,
towards-
as you guys run around the fountain, coming around the corners, you see Bygram explode with this sort of sensation of energy. There's a ripple effect as he begins to stand up, and something's happening. His eyes are glowing bright green. His hair is majestically long and sort of like wavy, but almost like there's a strange texture to it. You watch as his body sort of becomes more lithe. He doesn't lose any muscle mass, but his proportions become a bit more long. And you watch as these two antlers just erupt from his head. And there's a moment where he like looks up towards the ceiling, looks around, and he flexes his hands, the holy symbol there. He is sort of floating. He grabs it, and there is a pulse of green energy that ripples out from him and washes over this room and kind of washes over all of you and keeps traveling.
Ty, what do we do?
Should
What
we
does it mean?
confirm?
I pull. I'm gonna pull my mace out.
All right. You watch as the pulse kind of like keeps rippling out a little bit, like in smaller bursts, but Bygram, you're not yourself and you're not necessarily here. But there is other thing. Bygram is 10 feet tall right now. He's big.
Sure.
Can Locke just go?
Hey, Bygram,
Oh, Fia would be running over.
are you there, buddy?
Fia, as you try to run over, you can't move closer. Something stops you.
Oh, she's definitely screaming for him then. She's not having a good time.
I'm gonna do what I can to get into like a ready stance in case a fight breaks out, and call over to Bygram. Who the fuck are you?
Ty, what is this?
There is a energy that is pulsing from him. You watch as like his clothes actually become like they change color. While his eyes are green, there is a moment where you watch his actual eye color change. His face becomes a bit more lithe and lean. I'm yassifying him. I'm sorry.
His eyelashes are thicker, they're longer.
Yeah, his ears actually become a bit more pointed, like elven pointed. And there's just this tremendous energy kind of like there's almost like a wind that picks up in this place. You watch as the statue behind him shifts. The body kind of shifting in place a little bit. And those of you, I think all of you actually, watch as the statue behind him starts to shift more into what Bygram normally looks like, with the statue being Myliki.
Seriously, what the fuck is happening? Bygram, can you hear us? Fia will start looking around. She'll be like, I don't care that you're a god. Let him go or I will eviscerate you.
Bygram doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Eviscerating?
No, I mean, I'm on your side, Fia.
Oh, okay.
There is a almost omnipresent and sort of double echoed voice. It's slightly feminine, but also Bygram's voice. And says, I hate to say it, do not be afraid. I'm just merely here because Bygram has invited me in.
Yeah, fat.
How are
Okay,
we
sure.
supposed to believe you?
You don't have to believe anything. But I have something I need to do. And he watches the holy symbol. They kind of flex their hands and the holy symbol pulses once more. And you watch as the energy kind of starts to fade. This version of Bygram kind of looks almost through the walls, through the building, kind of just scanning things. You eventually, like, you see they catch your eye on something. They catch your eye on something else. And then something else. And eventually their attention returns to everyone around them. Kind of looking at the three of you. And then Bygram just sort of sits back down.
Can I
Holy
get
sim-
closer now? Is it
Yeah,
still,
can
like,
we
This-
move closer?
There's still a force there stopping you.
Bygram, if you're in there, can you tell us how to help you?
What are her weaknesses? It's fine. We'll take her down. I fought her
Bygram
once.
clutches the holy symbol again and goes back into a relaxed pose as the statue behind him starts to return to its normal form. Bygram, back in the divine realm, you feel this tremendous amount of power. You can't exactly see what is happening with your body, but you can kind of feel almost like a phantom movement of your limbs as my Leaky is doing something. There is a sort of uneasy sickness that comes about you as she starts to pull out of your body, though. And she stands before you again. You feel drained almost in a sense. It's definitely a feeling that you weren't ready for. And so it's definitely odd. All of you back on the material plane, you watch as gradually you're able to get closer. There's a moment where you can just run up to him. Bygram starts to shift back into a more recognizable form. The antlers sort of, they don't necessarily break off, but they sort of crumble. His ears return not to, they're still a little bit pointed, more than normal. His proportions, he's not as bulky. He hasn't lost any strength, but he's a bit more slightly lean in places. Not like he's got like long gangly limbs or anything, but like slightly different. His hair is still incredibly long though. But there are sort of like little shocks of like brown and golds here and there.
Immediately sliding over, immediately like grabbing his face, trying to like shake him awake.
He's warm to the touch. He doesn't seem to wake up though.
Bygram, please.
He's still breathing.
Ty, help him.
I don't.
Bring him back.
He's not gone.
Bygram was
But
worried
he's
about this
somewhere.
very thing. Bygram
I
said,
don't know.
I don't think you understand, though. Bygram wouldn't let her do that, would he?
Well, it doesn't matter. She did it anyway. We have to get him back.
I don't know.
Bygram.
I'm gonna put my hands on him, and with my right hand, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds as a last resort, and with my left hand, I want to pull water from the fountain and mix it with the curing magic.
Okay. Bygram, are you missing any hit points?
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure am.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Ty, what level of Cure Wounds are you casting?
Just a 1.
All right. Bygram, you're healed up to maximum.
Oh.
He still looks changed. You notice that wounds he had and bruises previously just from the entire fight, getting murked by a couple things here and there, having a bad time. Those close up, but other than that, his hair doesn't return to normal. His ears don't. They're still like he's a half orc, right? So his ears are kind of pointy anyways, but they're like more pointy. Nothing changed there.
Listen, I can try something. It's just last time I accidentally did something similar. Bygram got mad at me.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I could tell him to wake up.
And if you can't?
Well, I was just wondering, I'm just asking if you all think I should try that, or if it would upset him.
We need him back.
You'll have my back when he wakes up, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. I can't promise that it's going to work, but I'm gonna try.
Just get him back.
Locke is gonna lean down, and he's gonna do something kind of weird and comforting, and start to kind of brush
He gives
through.
Bygram a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, but he's gonna kind of brush through his newly long hair.
It is surprisingly silky.
Beautiful. He's gonna kind of start to braid it, and then whisper in his ear,
We need you to wake up now, Bygram.
and cast suggestion.
Okay. All right. You cast suggestion. And I think in the way that Locke doesn't necessarily always know when he's doing his stuff, I don't know if he necessarily knows if this works or not. But we are going to just... Sorry for the Bygram-centric episode. I'm cutting back to him and Myliki.
They're gonna end the episode. I was gonna be like, Andy, I'm
not gonna end the episode. We still got 40 minutes at least or something.
I was gonna cry.
I'm not gonna end it on that.
I don't know
Bygram.
what to trust anymore. Okay.
You hear the echoes of panicked voices and your friends as Myliki sort of holding you as you haven't fallen over, but you're slumped forward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think I figured out something.
That's good.
How are you feeling? I know it's an unsettling feeling. A big rush of power, and then the absence of it.
That's how you feel all the time?
Somewhat. It's
you can keep it. Oh God.
You'll have your own strength and power someday. If I'm being honest, I am glad that you're mainly unchanged.
Yeah, that makes...
It's been a few thousand years since I've done that.
Okay. What changes? What happened?
Your body's a bit taller, leaner.
Oh,
Your hair
okay.
might have grown to match mine.
Oh.
I hope you were okay with long hair.
I mean, I got coconut oil, so I can kind of. It's fine. I could pull off a few. I could rock a ponytail probably.
I'm sure you could rock a lot of hairstyles.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Any other changes I should?
I believe your eye color has changed a little bit.
Oh,
Your ears are maybe a bit longer.
oh, that's fine. But my eye color, that's. I don't want to say my bread and butter, but kind of my bread and butter sometimes. You know, just stare into someone's eyes and then they lock with mine, and it's just.
Myliki is looking at you like eyes are locked, and you notice that her eyes are like a goldish brown, but around the pupil it is slightly green.
Oh.
It's like your eyes might have changed to slightly match mine. Maybe.
Oh. We're twin. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
For Ben's reference, your eyes are still yellow, but they're kind of like gradient gold and brown around the edges, and then ever so slightly green around the pupil.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds. that's for everybody. That's yeah. Oh, the man became even hotter. I wasn't
gonna do you dirty. I was thinking about the horns, but
I too. Okay, no, I wasn't thinking about that, but that sounds.
Let's just say other people in the past haven't been so lucky to not be completely changed.
Oh, okay, that's good. Did you see my friends down there? Are they okay?
They're very worried for you. They think I was some sort of malevolent force.
Oh,
I
see.
Didn't want to spend more time than I needed, so I didn't talk to them very much.
Okay, that's good.
I sense that you must go deeper into the conclave. There should be some sort of staircase that goes downwards. I don't know where exactly it is, but I could feel the energies of things deeper underground. There's a hidden, slightly subterranean grove with a bit of a skylight. There's something buried there, though. And I think this is the conclave, if I know. In that chamber, there used to be the druids and rangers of this region had crafted a little statue of one of my forms there.
Okay.
Built a little underground grove and shelter for the ecosystem.
All right. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, just got to find this staircase, and that lines up with the vision I had of something being down there. So, yeah.
There's also, now that I know that it is this place, there will be some sort of hidden door. It's strange. Seeing through your eyes in that form, it was almost like I was echolocating everything.
Oh.
There's a basin that you need to put 4 magnets into somehow. And then There is a chamber before the grove, and I sense a malevolent presence in there. Several malevolent presences.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions for me? Otherwise, I think one of your friends is trying to wake you.
Oh, no. I mean, I have a clear, about as clear as I can get of where to go, what's waiting for me, and I know I can handle this now. So
You could always handle this,
yeah,
especially with people who care about you by your side.
yeah. There's some really good people. Yeah.
They seem to be.
Yeah.
Although that little wet one was very furious about something, I could tell.
Like, I think he's mad because we can't befriend the forest creatures that are there. The little mask guys. You might be familiar with them.
I don't think that's it, but
Oh, I guess something happened while I was away.
maybe. Just watch out. You've got something waiting for you. And then beyond that, something tremendously dark.
Okay.
I think in that grove is where you'll have to fight something.
All right.
And I think that's where this corruption is coalesced.
Okay. Find the grove. Kill whatever is there, and I guess all the corruption will go away, right? Or hopefully.
Probably not instantaneously, but over time.
Yes. Yeah. That's
If
fine.
you kill the heart of it, I should be able to maybe channel my power through you and
Oh, okay. Okay. Any more changes I'm going to go through if we do that again?
if we continue to do that kind of thing, you might shift into something that you may not recognize, and I don't want that for you.
Oh, I don't want to be a chupacabra. Okay. It's a fairy tale. It's fine if you haven't.
I know of it, but you won't become a chupacabra.
Okay. I'd rather be
More of
vibrant.
like a jackalope, if anything.
Oh.
I'm kidding. You won't.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, that'd be
Mainly
pretty
'cause
adorable.
We
but-
aren't doing that again.
Okay. Oh, that's what you. Okay. Cool.
Thank you for
Yeah,
trusting me.
Yeah. Thank you for helping me finally get over it, or at least the start of it. Yeah. I appreciate it.
I'm here anytime, as long as you can connect with me and I can see you.
Yeah, there is one more thing we might need to. Can we make it easier to communicate?
I
feels
wish
like a
that
lot.
was possible, but
Oh,
how do I put it? There needs to be more strength on your end for us to keep the connection stable.
so like physical strength, mental strength, because I can read more books if that's what it takes.
Let's say experience.
Oh,
You need to be ready to handle anything before you can deal with the pressures of the divine gate to talk to me as often as you want.
okay.
Out of character. This is just me telling you just need to level up a bunch.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, more experience. Okay. Yeah, sure. Now, does anything count as experience? Because I just want to.
Let's say overall strength.
Okay, I'm pretty. Okay.
Not necessarily your muscles, but the strength of your character.
Oh, okay. That stays intact. Okay. All right. Okay.
Anything else?
I think that's it. The next time I reach out, we should be.
The next time you reach out, you could always also just knock on the door.
Oh.
It'll open.
Oh, that's so nice. I didn't know. I just thought I had to run through, you know.
I mean, I respect your gusto on that.
Yeah. Nice.
All right. Well, there's a couple things I need to sort out. Maybe I'll talk to Eldath about something.
Yeah, tell her I said hi. So that way, you know, I'd be cool with her, and then hopefully that means me and Ty will be cool, and
I believe your bond
that'd be
with your
cool.
friend is more directed by the two of you that the gods you worship.
Oh, okay. So is there like a chance for me to become friends with Ty? I just want to.
I think you already are, but you're in
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're a god, so you know more than me. So, but okay.
We're
friends.
Listen. It is not my place to tell you if you two are friends. It is your place and hers.
Okay. Well, I believe.
But it seems like you're friends.
Yeah. She wouldn't come all this way to fight pollution with me if we weren't. So. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. Okay. Feeling really good. I think I'm how do I get out of here? Do I like go back the way I came?
That's one way, but just sit down.
Oh, sure. Yeah. And he sits down in the chair.
As you sit down in the chair, you feel Myliki kind of just touch the sides of your head, your temples, and she sort of like starts to braid your hair, and you don't notice the transition as you kind of just pop back into existence. Your eyes are already starting to go open as Locke is braiding your hair, telling you that you need to wake up.
Oh. That's
Igram, despite how tired you felt in the divine realm of Myliki, you feel pretty good right now.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
You awaken back in this solarium with your friends surrounding you.
I'm actively holding your face.
Yeah. Fia's actively
and crying a little.
Ty's sort of in the background a little bit. Maybe she's actually right next to Fia because she's doing that healing stuff. Locke is right next to Fia, just braiding your hair.
Oh.
And as you come back to yourself and the sensation starts to fill you, you feel it's almost tingly as you can kind of feel the bits of you that have changed.
Oh. Fia, are you what happened? What you're crying? Are you okay? What happened?
And I'll just hug him.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Locke gets kind of trapped in it.
Oh, we're hugging. Okay, yeah.
And I'll just sort of
hugs her back.
And then I will violently push you back.
What the hell?
What the fuck was that?
What? It was.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel spectacular, little guy.
What did she do to you?
Were you okay with that?
Yeah, I consented because that's important. Yeah, she wanted to see the world through my eyes and kind of did. But no, I feel great. I feel fantastic. I'm so sorry I made you cry, Fia. I'll try not to do that.
Come near you.
Yeah, she's I guess it's a god thing. I don't know. It's my first time.
Lightning.
It was just her energy. Green nature, like cascading down.
Like a beam coming down.
I don't know what it looked like, so I mean,
Terrifying.
Are you sure you're okay?
yeah, I'm. Guys, I feel really fucking good. I don't know what else to say outside of
Okay.
I'm good. I'm more than good.
It's probably
Yeah.
a good thing I didn't spit on that flower.
You
I
what?
I didn't.
Oh, what? Why did you? What happened?
It got mad at me because I tried to pick it for you.
Oh, you didn't have to.
That was really scary because we just had that talk, and
Yeah.
and are you saying that like it was okay?
Yeah. I learned a lot. There's a hidden stairwell. There's a stairwell that we got to find and go down. We're in a conclave. I learned that too. And there's a hidden grove where this big corrupted force is at, and we kill that, and we can get the hell out of here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We just got to find the stairwell wherever that is.
And you're not mad at me.
Why would I be mad at you?
Did you
I mean-
hear me at all?
I mean, you were saying wake up. That's about.
Oh, so you did. It helped you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I got to get my hair done, but I mean, it's fine.
Here you go.
Oh, yeah. I'll just put up in a bun for now.
You do have some pretty nice, like, different like sets of braids. Some of them are thicker, some of them are thinner.
Oh, I see. I like it.
You can
I dig it.
Okay.
Oh no, I like it. I can now like whip my hair back and forth. This is kind of nice. Tell Ty I'm coming for the best hair in our crew. Yeah. Where is Hothead anyway? She's
like right here.
She's taken like she's 5 feet away. She's taken a few steps back.
Oh. Are you okay, Ty? You
Fine.
sure? You kind of looking at me weird.
Good.
Yeah. More than good.
Great. Should we find the stairs?
Yeah. If you guys are ready.
Are you feeling rejuvenated from all of that? Or was that really taxing on you?
It was taxing up there. I felt like I went on like a marathon without any training, no spaghetti in my stomach, just like constantly running forever. But came back here. I'm feeling fantastic. I don't know if it was my leaky or somebody else, but I feel in tip-top shape. I feel really good. Minus the hair and other.
Did my leaky say it was really urgent, like we should rush there?
Not necessarily, but I just think it'd be better to get it done, and then we can figure out our next move.
Right, because we're all, you're all good to go as well. You're not tired at all, everybody?
I mean, if you guys need to rest, we can.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay. I'm feeling good. Are you two ladies okay? I didn't interrupt something, did I? two got in a fight while I was away? What?
No.
No.
You both answering in unison is kind of scary, but something did change. I'm sorry if my change.
I'm gonna go check on that barking. And I go.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go make sure that she's okay.
all right. Well, if you're tired, you can just say so.
Yeah, you, buddy. Was it something I did?
No, it's definitely not what you did. I think the ladies are just really bad at expressing themselves. I'll say it for them. We were really worried.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, Fia was crying, and like I don't ever want to see Fia cry like that again. Even though I got some news, I don't think I'll tell her.
Now's not the time.
It's not the time nor
Salt
place.
the wound, lemon juice, twist the knife.
And this is the weapon that you will have your revenge with.
I know. I'm holding on to it.
You'll be hurting Fia, not Beth. Beth loves this.
Oh,
Listen, you can kill two birds with one stone.
Scottish accent, I know. Yeah.
I feel like maybe they're just a little bit worried, and that's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just like a really scary thing happened, and they were we were. I don't want to exclude myself. We weren't able to do anything. We couldn't even get to you, and that felt maybe really for two ladies who are pretty capable most of the time and take charge a lot of the time. I mean,
Yeah, they do that.
been like crawling through caves in here, and she hates
I know.
it. And like for a split second, we didn't know it was happening to you, and they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I know gods don't really come with instruction manuals.
They don't, and they should.
They really should, because the whole infrastructure, terrible. Would not recommend, even though Maliki's mom is like architect, like we need to fix it to be better. Sorry, Ty's just starting to make more sense, but
Right.
yeah, she's right.
Bygram,
Yeah.
do you think like maybe we should let them rest? Like even if they say like, I don't have to, we should just like do it. We should just be like, no, you need it.
Yeah, we can force them to take a nap. If I don't know if either of them nap, but like we can try.
Well, they certainly nap. I've seen it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, just lay them down, I guess. How do you?
Yeah, I think Fia just like stares off into space.
Oh.
But that's sort of like a nap.
Is it? Because you're just kind of looking into space. I mean, I can do that too, but I don't feel well rested afterwards. So I just like to sleep.
I'm just saying we should even if they fight back, we'd just be like, you should sleep.
Yeah.
Take a little rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I think yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
You need to rest too? I mean,
no, not me.
You sure?
No.
I'm sure it must have been scary for you.
I was scared, yes, but it's like, I'm ready to go if you want to go.
Yeah. You're the bravest captain in the sea. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's just that I was pretty scared too,
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do anything either, and
he's just gonna like kind of hug him really tightly and abruptly.
I didn't know what to do, and Well, I don't want to lose anyone else.
Well, Locke, in those type of situations, just have a little faith in me. I know it's hard, but just believe I'll be okay, and I'll always come back to you guys, one way or another.
I'm not worried about you, Bygram. It's faith in me that I'm worried about.
Well, my faith in you, Fia, and Ty are unshakable, so you guys are the foundation for my tree, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be the best tree you need me to be, Bygram.
Like a root, yeah. Because I'm the tree. You guys are like the roots.
Okay.
Hold me up. And I'll do the same for you guys. Both like mentally and physically. I got to get more experience, but yeah.
Okay. I'll try my best.
I know you will. That's all anyone can do. And I'll talk to the ladies one-on-one eventually. Gotta tell Ty she's right about the God infrastructure, and I think I might give Fia one of my books later on. Like a reward for stress. I don't know.
Here's my self-insert fanfic. You need it.
Erotic friend fiction. Ooh.
Ooh. Yo.
Okay, you keep that to yourself.
I wasn't. It wasn't. I know you don't. You don't need those. That you don't need to see all that. But I think Fia would at least get a chuckle or a laugh out of it because
They'll be okay. I think we just. Well, I think I understand how they're feeling.
Yeah.
So we'll force them to rest.
Yeah, let's go, Captain. We'll force them to rest. Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna lead? You wanna
I'm going somewhere.
Oh, force! I thought we were gonna walk over to them and.
Yeah, we can do that.
He's gonna like let go of the hug and then like wipe at his eyes a little bit.
Like, okay, we're going this way.
Locke, I think, scampers off, and Bygram, you just take easy, quick strides after him. You feel fast.
Oh, love that for him.
Yeah.
It's like a different beast in the same animal or something. Whatever people in sports say.
How tall is Bygram?
He was like 6'2", 6'3". He was a pretty.
Definitely taller than that now.
Oh, damn. Do my clothes still fit? Because that's kind of like, we got to, I don't want to have like a Hulk situation and I'm just in my.
Miles.
Your clothes seem to still fit.
4 inches of ankle.
Are they just tight?
They're a little bit tight, and there's
Ooh.
definitely like, there's a little bit, like you're like maybe like 6'5" now.
Oh, okay.
Little crop top.
Yeah.
It's just a crop top. My abs are showing. Okay. It's not the type of outfit he would wear,
I
Crop top and floods.
Anyways, we cut back to the two ladies as you are going to find out what that sound is. You start heading down. You'd like to talk while you're doing this. It's fine.
I'm just sort of like furiously wiping my eyes and just sort of not wanting to talk initially.
I feel if you're going after that sound, unless you're just somewhere else, you are like power walking back to the main chamber. And if Ty's coming after you, I think like partway down, you guys do hear like more sounds. Could you both make a perception check for me to figure out exactly what they are?
Oh, that's natural one.
Too focused on crying.
Sometimes crying gets the better of you,
I got a 19.
19. You hear the sounds of battle. You hear like
Good, just what she needs right now.
you hear a swipe. you hear the sound of like a jaw, like you hear the sound of like a wolf snarling and like a jaw like clamping on something. You hear the sounds of like arrows. God, if you two want to, Fia doesn't have to, but if you guys want to, you two can roll initiative for me.
Oh, she'll throw down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
The girls are like, let me punch something.
Oh, that's a
Mhm.
natural 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Plus 6. So, 8.
Oh, you. I said something and I shouldn't have because I rolled a 3 plus 2
Okay.
for 5.
Wow.
All right.
We're both in our
We're having a
feelings.
rough time. Yeah.
Oh,
This is how I'm gonna do it.
emotional, damn.
I bring you back to the map you read previously. So unfortunately, Bygram and Locke are having a conversation and hugging right now. So like, you guys don't get to be a part of this yet.
One of them
Okay.
is aggressively hugging me.
I should have said Bygram hugged him back. I mean, I feel like that's Bygram.
I feel
would
like you would have.
hug
I
him
don't see a reason you
automatically.
wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ty and Fia, like
It's okay.
You're
We
both
need
sort
to
of like-
punch things.
you're both slight of. I'm sorry about what I'm about to do. The two of you hear the sounds, and like Ty, you recognize it as battle. Fia, you are like in your head's throbbing. You are like a little overwhelmed, but like you see like Ty is like moving off, and you're like, okay, hold on. Going after you two walk through the hallway as quickly, and as you come to the cusp of it, you watch as you see Moria. She sort of does like a somersault in the air and fires 2 arrows at these little like freaky twig guys that seem to be like kept together with like black goo, and they've got these like floating purple eyes as they like stumble after her with a little.
Don't like that.
She fires these 2 arrows and splits both of them as this one dude that seems to be made of like he seems to be made of like chunks of wood and like thorns and needles, and he starts like swiping at Raslin, and Raslin kind of just grabs onto her and just grabs onto it and just tears into it, throwing it into the ground. There is a strange guy that like falls from the ceiling, and he's like missing a bit of him, but he seems to be like a person made of vines that is coalesced around some sort of like dark, pulsing, purple beating heart. And the wolf turns on that and just kind of bites into him. And there's a moment, and then that core sort of just detonates. As you unfortunately rolled too low of initiative to join the fight.
That checks out.
If it was only one of you, I would have allowed you to fight, but but yeah, you see the two of them sort of panting. They turn to each other, and then they both kind of notice you. I forget my accent. That's not it. I don't remember. I had it earlier today.
You can roll with it.
No.
It's fine.
Well, there you are. I was worried that you didn't come back, so we kind of came to look for you. What's happening here? This place is a little,
It fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that, like, she's bleeding from, like, 7 different places.
You alright then?
Yeah, I'm fine. That room with the ceiling tentacles bad, though.
Yeah, is it on fire?
A little bit. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
I went in there because there was smoke, and I thought maybe old torch head over here lit the room up.
Surprisingly not her that time.
What, the plant's lighting himself on fire?
No, I did.
Oh, lucky me.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't come in here any further.
I mean,
I'd say post up in that front room and just rest. Keep an eye out.
I just need a breather.
There's a room in the back that's safe.
All right.
That's true.
You found anything?
Yeah, big fucking god.
Speak on that.
Don't ask me.
All right. Okay, who am I asking? I think pretty soon after this, Bygram and Locke are coming down the hallway.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, what happened here?
Do you need help?
Valiant. No, I'm fine. It's all right.
I mean, you're bleeding from the side.
I can take care of it.
Okay.
Did you do something with your hair?
Yeah, I'm glad you noticed. It's longer. I talked to Maliki. It was the whole thing.
Talk to Maliki?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
Oh, I see someone's a non-believer.
It's not that I'm a non-believer, but like, God, some types of people.
Well, she talked to me and worked through me, so proof is in the pudding.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Let's see. Is Bygram good at persuasion? Oh, this might be my one chance. Let's see. That'd be a 18.
All right. Okay. Well, based on the fact that I don't know what happened here, but that I guess makes sense.
Yeah. Did you feel the energy?
The shakes?
Yeah. I guess
Okay.
that's.
I thought something was weird when the building started glowing green, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh. So, what, you four are gonna... What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a staircase that leads downstairs. We're going to find the hidden grove where there's some evil forces waiting us. We're gonna kill them, kill the big pulsing heart, and then we're getting the fuck out of here.
All right, that's a good plan. I might just stick with you just so I can just be over with this.
Yeah, more the merrier.
A fight broke out, I see. And
Yeah, there's some little beasties hanging out in this place here and there.
right, and there's going to be plenty more beasties. So I was talking to Bygram, and I know some of you might protest, but I think it's important that we're on we're in our best shape when we're fighting. And some of you,
She spits up blood.
Mm.
well, some of you look injured, but some of you also look pretty tired. And so I'm making a decision for all of us. Well, I think we should rest in the the conclave as it was put.
Yeah. Captain's orders.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Well,
Is it nighttime?
Not yet, but it's starting to get close. Like you guys, this is the same day you met Moria, and that was in the morning. And you traveled for a bit, got into the mine, went through the mine, climbed through the big hole gap, took a short rest, fought your way through here, cautiously, stealthily investigating things. Some of you having multiple lengthy god talks. So it's probably like getting close to nighttime. It's like maybe
I'll
like
take-
5 p.m., 6 p.m.
If we're sleeping for the night, I'll take first watch.
Mm.
You don't need to. I can. I don't need as much sleep.
Well, we're
Besides,
all
I'm not
gonna
very
have to-
tired.
Oh, we're all gonna have to take watch at some point. So, how about for a little bit more security? I could put up like a little place for us to stay.
Okay. I mean, I can take first watch. I'm pretty wired right now, so you guys
Fine,
can.
I'll take it. I'm not tired.
I mean, I can join you.
It's fine. You should get your rest.
I don't think I can go to sleep right now, if I'm honest.
Well, then it's settled then, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be Bygram and Thea on first watch. I'll build a little hut. And we'll all take a little rest.
Yeah, we do some of that fruit too.
Okay.
Nice going, Captain.
Yep.
And he sort of slaps Locke on the back, like, "Good job, man."
Okay. I'm just gonna head over here. I'm gonna put the hut away from that stupid little plant.
You watch as Raslin and Moria follow after you with like the wolf kind of like helping her to follow you.
Oh, I can carry you, Moria, if you need it.
It's fine.
You sure?
I'm good.
You're getting blood on the. Okay.
Just help your friends if they need it.
I mean, you're in.
Ty's already following Locke.
See, my friends are
Cool.
built different.
It's just you and Fia. You two.
Oh no, I would have walked off as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
But
I'm stomping like a child, like feeling the tension behind his back. It's just like
radiating.
what's all the bad vibes about, man? What? God.
I think as you guys set up for the evening, you all kind of walk through this hallway. Bygram's kind of just there, like, what? What's happening?
The
What's
fuck
wrong?
happened?
Damn, guys.
Vibing, having a good time now.
As you all head into the solarium to take a rest for the night and set up camp and some alternating shifts of watch, I think we will end for the evening.
Okay.
Ending on a
start the
happy
next
note.
we're ending on good vibes.
Yeah, sure. Good
Gotta
vibes.
force the good vibes. I see.
Well, thank you, everyone, for coming to
Oh.
this episode of Christmas Saving Show, unabridgedly titled "Twink is Forever."
We love you guys so much. Thank you for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you.
And we'll
I
catch
hope
you
enjoyed
next
this
time.
episode. Yes, for a thrilling conclusion, because who knows what's next.
And make your beds. Do it, or else I'm gonna haunt your ass or something. I
Technically, you
don't know.
do know what's next, but listen.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 Bye.